it is that your girl's recording. Let's go ahead and let's jump into this next damn reaction, shall we? Blank boy, shout outs to you. When the Indominus Rex absolutely shut down Jurassic World. I'm probably butchering this word. Like Indominus, like it is what it is. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead. Let's get into this next damn video, shall we? Let's jump right into it.
So the red flag for these scientists and any normal parent should have been seeing this demon spawn in from the egg. Why the hell is my baby purple? Put that thing back. Just look at its evil eyes. Lil bro look like an Elden Ring boss. So that's the Indominus Rex, and they made it to put as the new attraction display in Jurassic World. Not gonna lie.
They're gonna be clowning you in the comments. When are they not clowning me for saying something wrong? I'm always butchering something wrong. Thinking about going for my business degree, but balancing military and school sounds rough. Hey, but it is possible. You can get it done.
If it was real, I would low-key go. But we know how amusement parks be. For a small fee of your arm, you could cop some tickets. And if you throw in 2 of your grandchildren, maybe you could afford some funnel cake. But before they could put the Indominus Rex to the public, they need the help of the dinosaur whisperer, Owen, who's been training raptors. So Claire, who's like the head of this project, goes to see Owen to ask him to come check out the Indominus Rex to make sure it doesn't have any Forrest Gump tendencies. Basically, she's asking him to come and proofread her work, make sure all the commas in the right places and all that. So they head over, and for some reason, the Indominus Rex isn't showing herself anywhere in there. So Claire starts checking the iPad, and it's showing that somehow the dinosaur isn't anywhere to be found. And this is when Owen hits them with that cheesy movie line.
Guys, you're gonna want to see this.
And it's giant scratch marks on the wall. I'm crying. The Indominus Rex done peeped them through the glass and said,
"Who are these niggas?"
and decided to dip out. So Claire starts panicking to the park's headquarters, while Owen and the security guard, who's doing a great job making sure all the fridges are protected, head in there. And so at the HQ, they check the tracking device inside of her, and it shows that the Indominus Rex is still in its exhibit. So she starts yelling to them to get the hell up out of there. She done bamboozled us, done put fake marks on the wall to make it seem like she escaped and lured them into a trap. The 40-year-old IG thoughts who hunt young NBA players.
Wow.
Taken and lured them into a trap. The 40.
Damn. Oh, that's not good. Damn.
Year-old IG thoughts who hunt young NBA players.
What's up, Reaper King?
They really thought that this was a good idea. How you smart but that dumb.
You know.
Players taking notes as we speak. But it was too late, cause she stops these two right in their tracks, and they try to turn around and run through a different gate, but she done snagged that man up off the ground and started feasting. Meanwhile, the Hall of Fame plate cleaner decides to open the gate to the entire exhibit, causing a security breach.
Why would you do that? Why? Oh my gosh. You work there. You would know it is that this is a terrible idea, and you still decide to do it anyway. Oh my gosh, bro.
I don't know, man. I gotta question upper management on this one.
Yes.
How did this security guard get the job to guard the most dangerous dinosaur here? What's next? Is the lifeguard at the pool black? Ultimately, though, opening the gate saved Owen's life.
That was a crazy stray. But then again, I'm remembering it is that this is Blank Boy's video. So Blank Boy is gonna make sure it is that he has a bunch of strays in here, but golly, bro.
Because he's able to make it through just in the nick of time on some Maze Runner type timing. But there was still an Eddie Murphy gap worth of space left, which means a lot.
No.
But there was.
Oh no. Oh no. Hey, I'm not the one to laugh. I don't have any gaps. I don't have any gaps. Maybe I do now with like the movement of my braces, but This is a crazy stray.
Still an Eddie Murphy gap worth of space left, which means a lot could fit through as half of her body is free. And Owen slides under the car to try and hide, but all he can do is continue to become more and more unrelatable to Daredevil as he watches. The Indominus Rex slowly starts walking towards the donut defender while he's trying his best to camp, but it won't work because this dinosaur has a strong sense of smell, and she can smell those french fries in your pocket. That boy knew it was Raps, had to kiss the Jesus piece on the way out as she smacks the whole van away like it's absolutely nothing. Owen turns back around and looks up to see bro get snagged up in one bite. Owen, not wanting to be on the menu next, has to think fast, realizing he can pour gasoline on himself. Got him looking like he catching the R. Kelly special in order to mask his scent so she can't find him. So after she finishes off the other guy, which took a while, there was a lot of meat to devour, she comes over by Owen and puts her nose right to the car, trying to sniff him out using her smelling powers. Keep in mind, for context, the Indominus Rex is mixed with a bunch of different creatures, which Claire is keeping a secret even though Owen asked her, because she knows it's some wild ass shit. Like, the reason she couldn't be detected earlier is because she has camouflage abilities from the cuttlefish DNA inside of her. So I wouldn't be surprised if she busts out fucking laser beams in a second here. But she sniffs around and is eventually just like, anywho, he's not worth all this effort, and dips out of there to go cause havoc in the rest of the park. So Owen is tight at this point and starts pressing her to reveal all what the Indominus Rex is mixed with, and she starts snitching. A Carnotaurus, a Giganotosaurus, a Majungasaurus, a Rugops, a Therizinosaurus, a Tyrannosaurus Rex, as well as cuttlefish, tree dart frog, pit viper, and a starfish.
So y'all went ahead and just said a little bit of everything it is that's dangerous and decided to create this thing. And what's even worse, the security dude was dumb as hell to open up the damn gates to the park. Why? You can't make this up. What's up, Dr. Jedi? You can't make this up. Like, why would you do that?
And you gave it active camouflage. For what, sir?
Like,
oh, we wanted it to have a sense of humor. So they send in the security team to try and stop the Indominus Rex. Sent those boys in there with heart monitors to track if they're still alive. And that right there would have been enough for me at the job interview to be like, you know what? I'm gonna just go try plumbing or some shit. Owen tries telling them to call off the mission. He couldn't believe that they sent those men in there with non-lethals. Bro right here hits the Black Lives Matter, and it's because he found this on the ground. Owen explains that she ripped out her tracker because she was able to remember when they put it in. What the fuck? I can't even remember what I had for breakfast. When my mom asked, I was like,
a motherfucking, damn, ham,
But while bro's examining some meat that niggas in Cambodia are probably drooling after, they look up. He looks up at the bloody leaves and stands up. And right here, I already knew it was GG's for lil bro. They should have listened to Owen, cause the cameraman pans and all we see is leaves. And out of nowhere, the leaves just become the Indominus Rex.
GG's.
Sees leaves, and out of nowhere, the leaves just be
GG's. You wouldn't be able to tell that this. You would not be able to tell based off of looking at this with the leaves right here. That camouflage is nasty. Y'all did a terrible job by giving this. There was no need. There was no reason for this. There was no need for this. You did a terrible job by allowing this.
Become the Indominus Rex. Homie tries to run away, but you ain't the main character. The director was never gonna let that happen, cause he gets grabbed, kicking and screaming while his teammates watch him get thrown into the water. And you might think she's gonna eat him, right? Nah, just stomps on his ass instead. Niggas in the booth watching the whole thing unfold, not giving them any callouts or nothing, on top of sending them in there with these little baby ass tasers. And it's because they need to protect the investment that is the Indominus Rex. They all trying to zap her doing 0 damage, and bro right here gets smacked into the tree. Some of the others start to get the memo, trying to dip out, but bro gets grabbed, and man, that's GG's from my guy Craig right here. And as if a worse job could not be done to try and stop the Indominus Rex, my man right here shoots her with the net. The fuck are we doing here, jellyfishing? A temporary muzzle won't stop her from knocking over a whole tree and crushing y'all. And that muzzle didn't last longer than Jamie Lynn's career, all of 5 seconds, cause she rips it off and unleashes a roar. Dudes tried hitting her with that Kanye West and she's not going for it, smacking these two away and starts devouring this man, painting the leaves red. And some of the guys here want to be superheroes so bad. Look at him. You shooting her with Nerf bullets, my boy. You should have been running. Now you dead. So Owen starts pressing everybody like, yo, y'all just created the first ever super soldier dinosaur. Evacuate the place and whip out some real guns before she kills everyone. And Claire is like, nah, I don't really feel like it. Because she doesn't, and I quote, want to turn this place into a war zone because they never reopen again.
You see that? That's a stupid bitch.
Yes, because letting it run around to build up a VTOL warship kill streak is so much better. So people are still just chilling on the rides, not knowing what's going on. And these two badass kids here decide to go off course from the ride. They think shit's sweet out here, just sitting around counting dinosaurs, and Big Bro's like, hey, look, there's 4 of them.
This young man don't even look like he won't even be there, bro. I don't blame him, because I'd be the same way. Like, why are we even here, gang? Like, this has nothing to do with me. Why are we here? I just wanted to go home. I just want to play some video games. What are we doing?
But Lil Bro is like, nah, there's 5. And he looking at him like,
Nigga, you stupid.
don't make me smack your slow ass. There's clearly 4. 5. As the reflection of the Indominus Rex shows through, and they turn around to see nothing but big teeth and a roar got them spazzing out. But before the older brother Zach could even put his foot on the gas pedal to get the hell out of there, she takes off, kicking them to go ping-ponging between the ankylosauruses who are running for their lives. And this is how you know Zach is actually a good big brother, cause his little bro is terrified and goes to hold his hand. Zach could have really been toxic and hit him with the
Nigga, you gay.
My boy is in shambles.
Is them tears, bro?
But one of the ankylosauruses who were running away tripped and ate dirt. So now she has absolutely no choice but to fight, letting off a baby-ass roar that just simply pales in comparison. And while they're having a Mexican standoff, Zach tries to use this moment to sneak up out of there, but they get hit with its tail, crashing into a tree, and end up rolling upside down, now having no choice but to spectate the fight. And listen, I know none of us were rooting for CP0 Rings versus Giannis Antetokounmpo in the finals, but this time we gotta cheer for the midget so they could get out of there. But she gets struck dumb hard with the tail and goes for a bite, but can't, leaving another hit. Thing is, the Indominus Rex got teeth, height, and strength, while this motherfucker has to twerk to try and land attacks. Was never a
Wow. 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 That's a crazy straight.
fair fight, as she cuts one leg to make her collapse to the ground, and Lil Bro right here had to look away. He knew what was coming. She flips her over and with one shot goes straight to the head, calling GG's. I want to give a shout out to the Ankylosaurus though. You put up a good fight, but not a great one.
Wait, hold on. What did that say?
I want to give a shout out to the Ankylosaurus though. You put up a good.
You had a great career. It wasn't a great one. You had a good career. It wasn't a great one. Damn. 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 You might as well put the Michael Jordan crying face on you might as well put the Michael Jordan crying face on him. 'Cause damn, that's crazy.
Good fight, but not a great one. Thing is, the 2 boys are the nephews of Claire. They're here to visit, so she's calling them, and Bro's ringtone is making the whole block hot to where he looks up and that right there would have been enough. No need for teeth, claws, stomping. That stare only is putting me online for the Michael Jackson meet and greet. She then starts turning these boys like she trying to twist off the lid of a jar and pokes a hole in the glass. For what reason? I'm not sure. Because she ultimately just goes to eat the whole ball, crushing the glass. Strong ass jawline. They must have sprinkled in some of that fucking Crimson Chin DNA. She then starts fiending, banging them repeatedly against the ground to try and get them out. But Big Bro starts using his think box, unbuckling their seatbelts so they fall out. And then they start doing the only thing they can, hit the
Run.
dash. While she's still eating the glass for literally no reason, they done created the first ever dinosaur with CTE. Them boys done turned into Usain Bolt with her hot on their trails until they end up on the edge of the cliff and have no other choice but to jump. They should be good though. Now, if they had casted like Jaden Smith and Kayla McLaughlin for these roles instead, then I'd be like, maybe take your chance versus the dinosaur instead. Just
What? Yo, these strays is crazy. Oh my god. Damn, I'm sure it isn't they know how to swim. Jesus.
in the nick of time, they avoid being eaten, and then they hold their breath for mad long. Niggas had to turn into Aquaman because she's spawn camping up there waiting for them. But ultimately, she either realizes or decides that they not even worth it for real, and decides to just dip out of there. So the Indominus Rex continues to go around going crazy. Owen's still tied at Claire, telling her to look at this shit.
Him, bodies! They're all dead.
And he points out that the Indominus Rex ain't even eating the animals. She's just killing them for sport, for the love of the game. These niggas done created an evil dinosaur. But Claire and Owen are looking for her nephews out here, so they keep on, finding a car, but gets interrupted by a loud bang. Knowing these is the dinosaur trenches, a triceratops could be lurking around any corner, Owen goes to get his blicky, but yeah, nah, my boy. That won't work. She even started trolling with them, peeking her head and bumping the car like, come on out. What you hiding for? They think I can't see them. And then just slowly backs out of there. They luckily dodged a bullet. Got them wiping sweat right off their forehead. She hit them with the fake out, but they managed to turn on the jets and get the hell up out of there. Got her left behind raging as she sets her heights on a whole new target. So Claire finally decides that the non-lethal is not gonna cut it. Fucking slingshots and frisbees were never gonna do the job. So she calls in heavy artillery, a goddamn attack chopper, to turn that dino into nuggets. They spot her down below and start unleashing them.
Why is it that I want nuggets now? Why did you have to why did you have to say that? I haven't had dino nuggies in a minute. Now you said it is. I need to go to the store to go pick them up. And you didn't put them in the air fryer. Shit.
Mag into her, but I don't know who the gunman is because he's hitting everything except the 12-foot dinosaur. Somebody need to snag that gun from Helen Keller. His ass is selling. She then activates her Kaisenat powers, headbutting the glass dome. And this is the pterodactyl exhibit as she starts roaring at all of them. And I need y'all to understand, she don't do anything for no reason. Everything is calculated on some Batman timing. Y'all should come over to the Batcave tomorrow. You just want us around so you could figure out our weaknesses. Damn, a nigga can't throw a party no more? She's swinging, biting, and scaring them in order to make them fly up towards the helicopter. And we already know the gunman is Russell Westbrook's stylist, does nothing but miss, chucking up air balls, getting knocked out the helicopter. They're getting feasted on, one coming right through, sparing the passenger right in the chest. The pilot is Claire's boss, and there's nothing she can do as she watches, seeing the helicopter crashing through and exploding as the Indominus Rex runs away again like a badass kid who got something they shouldn't have. But what this also means is all the pterodactyls are free and causing havoc to everyone in the park. So Zach and Gray's tour guide, who's been taking care of them while visiting because their Aunt Claire is too busy for them, moving like a father pre-NBA draft, gets done so dirty for no reason. She's telling them hurry up, let's go, and gets snagged up. And then they start passing her around like a Harlem Globetrotter basketball, dropping her out the sky just to then catch her again, only to fly over the water and drop her again in it. And we know that falling from that high into water is the same as hitting.
What will you do at this moment? What am I supposed to do? What I'm supposed to do in a situation like this? And to be honest with you, the moment it is, if I go to an amusement park and then they were dumb enough to go ahead and let the gates open to a dinosaur on mixed breed, I'm not staying there. I'm out of there. I'm out of there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even trying to be anywhere remotely close to that. because I don't want that to be anywhere near me. You know what I mean? I don't care if the amusement park is in the same city as where it is I live at. I could easily just go ahead, make sure Shadow with me, pack up some, like, what I'm saying, some Lunchables, some water and stuff like that, and I'm getting up out of there, bro. You wouldn't see me. You would see me at the amusement park. I would see I'll hear the commotion, all the shake and everything, and I'm like, yeah, nah, it's time to go. You wouldn't see me. You wouldn't see me until it is that they got that shit under wraps. I'll make sure of that.
Concrete. Her legs are already spaghetti noodles. They then go into the water to get her, scooping her back up. The first ever dinosaur block spin, and they must have been trying to glaze her with some nice delicious ocean salt water, because it starts torturing her, dipping her repeatedly under the water over and over again. This shit reminds me of how Patrick was trying to save SpongeBob from drowning. And y'all probably thinking there's no way this could get any worse, right? Wrong. The Mosasaurus pops out the water, eating the pterodactyl who's eating the boy's tour guide, and I don't know, bro. I'm just sitting here thinking about her, and the director just like, damn, what did she do to make that nigga that mad? The death just felt so cruel for a character who did no wrong. And continuing on, this Hall of Fame meal creator is Vic, who's the head of security at Jurassic World, and he's been obsessed with the idea of using the dinos as weapons this whole movie. So when he peeps the Indominus Rex was out there tweaking, he starts licking his lips like he typically does at least 12 times a day at the idea of using Owen's raptors to stop her. But Owen obviously not going for that, so off pull up, no what's good or nothing, just rocks his ass.
Oh!
But Vic is like, listen, it's happening whether you like it or not, lil bro, so you can either cry about it or help us. So Owen starts detailing the plan and gives them one rule: do not shoot my raptors. Going over and consoling his baby girl Blue before battle. This man be ferreting the shit out of her, be treating the other raptors like the rest of the RDC members. And so
No, yo, no, that was a crazy stray. Yo, that was a nasty stray. That's wow, boy, that was not deserved. That was not deserved. That was not deserved. That was not deserved. Oh my God.
Do not shoot my raptors.
Going
over and consoling his baby girl Blue before battle. This man be ferreting the shit out of her, be treating the other raptors like the rest of the RDC members. And so for context, there's Blue, Delta, Charlie, and Echo. As they head off, the raptors leading the way to the Indominus Rex. While Claire is in just as much danger, she stayed back at the station in a van watching the flash. That trash shit could kill her. Owen's riding with the raptors, giving Blue that nod as they continue on. He's got a military backup and his probably Nigerian friend with him, all to help. Meanwhile, this big bag demon is back safe and sound munching, even though this was all his terrible idea. Eventually though, the raptors just stop. So Owen and them start head glitching, getting ready, and then we see her. The Indominus Rex comes out. But remember how Claire listed to us all the different things they put in the Indominus Rex? Yeah, well, Owen quickly realizes that she left one out. This thing is part Velociraptor too, and starts communicating with the raptors, telling them, hey, y'all help me? I could bless y'all niggas with half the island. And they must have heard all they needed to hear, because it only took a calm 30 seconds of sweet talking for them to turn around and set their sights on the humans now.
Wow. Wow. You did all that glazing for Blue? And just for Blue to turn on you. Wow. Damn, that's crazy.
They really just pulled up and gave her teammates. This like LeBron trading Kyrie to the Golden State Warriors. They waste no time and get to blasting, shooting her ass with a whole rocket launcher. But she somehow just ate that shit like it was nothing. getting back up and skedaddling out of there to let the raptors do her work for her. So the humans start going after her, and this shit is straight out of a horror movie. It's way too dark to see. Nobody is safe except maybe Owen's homie. We are only able to peep the massacre coming through the night vision GoPros. Big Back Vic sent all these poor soldiers in there, and now we have nothing but raptors with full stomachs. Dudes getting dragged away kicking and screaming. The only person who can control them is Owen. So while he's going around, he spots Charlie. And remember what he told everyone to start.
Do not shoot my raptors.
They asses don't listen. Got raptor DNA everywhere. Now they finna make 8 more of these niggas. Blue's trying to eat Unk. She's seen straight barbecue chicken, but Owen is able to hop on his bike.
Barbecue chicken, yeah? Barbecue chicken, yeah? Okay.
And divert attention away to him. While Claire's still at the base with the boys, watching everyone's
He didn't throw shade, bro, through the whole forest.
kneecaps ripped apart in 4K. The boys in the back of the van in shambles, so she's trying to console them, and bro tells them to go. She said, oh, say less. Put her foot on the gas. Say no more. We out of here. And bro tried to hit them with the, hey guys, wait on me. But he didn't even get the chance as Delta started feasting on him. So Claire is whipping the foreign through this dirt road while Delta is chasing behind until out of nowhere, Echo jumps through the window trying to bite her from the side, eventually falling off the van. But this means now both Echo and Delta are right behind them. So Zach thinks he's big brain using a fuel tank to try and stop them, but that geometry dash ass attack was never gonna work. So it's Claire who peeps in her rearview, Echo on the side, and lays her ass out with the van while Delta still follows. And it's Gray who steps up peeping the shocking stick, ready to hit Delta with some police brutality. But their dumbasses is out here struggling to turn it on. And because they take it so long, Delta manages to leap on the truck, but just in time,
Ooh, got his ass.
zapping Delta, laying her ass out. So Project Raptor was an utter fail, as the squad finds Vic and he starts explaining to them the art of war. Why he had to use the raptors as weapon, but Lil Bro is lost, nigga can't read. And in the middle of his ginormous yap session, Delta pops up and starts pressing Vic. Vic's backed into a corner, begging for his life, like, hey bro, remember me? We used to be tight. Meanwhile, Delta looking at him like,
Who are you?
Bro
Right.
even went as far as to put his hand up to Delta's face. I'm fucking crying. He thinks he's him. But it's GG's. This isn't gonna work for you, big hungry bro, because Delta starts devouring him.
Damn. Delta looked at you as free eats. You know what I'm saying? Damn.
And the rest of these niggas dipped out like the Scooby Gang, was not looking to help him at all. Thing is though, they get outside to be pressing them. Delta done caught up and Echo's here looking for some eats too. I wonder what Charlie's thinking about this. Owen goes to calm Blue down. We've been like this since the egg hatch, twin. Taking off her McDonald's headset for her. You don't gotta work that shitty job anymore, baby girl. But all that cute reminding and kumbayaing gets interrupted by the Indominus Rex. She told them to murder everyone and they out here making friends. The fuck y'all think this is? The boy in the striped pajama? Telling her to get back to work. But she looks at Owen giving him a nod. And they already locked in mentally on the same exact page. We not playing fair one bit whatsoever. We about to jump her ass. So she goes to tell the Indominus Rex to fuck herself. But she wasn't trying to hear it, laying Blue out clean. The Indominus Rex then sets her sights on Owen and company, but the rest of the Raptors like, nah. So Delta's got Owen's back as well as does Echo too. And the Indominus is just like, oh, after everything I did for y'all, putting food on y'all's plates, giving y'all freedom, nigga think she Martin Luther Rex. Delta and Echo then run in, jumping on her while the humans get away. And while they're on top of the Indominus feasting on her back, Owen is down below, spraying her with the blicky straight headshots, managing to dodge her tail last minute. But this failed jumping gonna go down in history,
Right, a double
next to
agent.
the Madara versus Shinobi short bus Reliance.
That's crazy. They really did the double switch up, the double switcheroo. That's crazy.
Because she throws
Just to think it is that they're probably very easily to be manipulated and swayed. That is crazy.
one of them off her, and then Owen peeps Claire dipping out
What's up,
while
BJ?
Echo runs and hops back in there. Owen must have thought she was hitting the Avatar Aang, disappearing, but back where her and the boys were camping, Gray mentions to her how they need more teeth to fight the Indominus, so she's going to get more. While Owen is spraying, Echo gets grabbed and thrown into a fire. That's barbecue chicken now. So that's Charlie and now Echo vibing at the Michael Jackson concert together. As Owen dodges a tail strike and Delta gets snagged up and thrown to the side. So she and that bitch too, requesting Smooth Criminal next up. Owen is hiding with the boys, telling them to shh as she creeps her head right to them and starts wallin', trying to eat their asses, using her claws to try and snag a snack. Meanwhile, Claire's at the gate and hits up the Super Smash Bros. Demon to open the gate. And once he does, we see the T-Rex emerge from the shadows. And her name is Rexy. I mean, it's a good idea, but this is basically like bringing a PS1 to a console war versus a PS5. Good luck with them pixels, my nigga. But Claire uses the flare to bring her over to the fight, pulling up to the fight, throwing that shit at the Indominus so she knows exactly who the op is. No sweet talking your way out of this fade this time. As Rexy starts talking her shit, but the Indominus gotta let her know right back, this shit not about to be sweet like you think it is. It's go time as Rexy charges in, biting her neck and headbutting the Indominus. They then continue to repeatedly trade neck bites back and forth between one another until the Indominus Rex decides,
wait a minute. I'm white.
realizing she doesn't have to engage in this ignorant back and forth, using her longer arms to her advantage, clawing Rexy and then slamming her down with her arms. And this right here goes to show why Evolution is OP. Kyrie Irving in the 60s NBA might get put on the stake for witchcraft, because Rexy gets re-slammed and her neck bitten. At this point, she stopped moving, as the Indominus Rex scoops her up and slams her head through the building. Rexy then somehow manages to get back up, only to get slammed right back down, sadly calling out for help. It's looking like it's over. And all the rest of them could do is watch, cause what the fuck else is there? They about to jump in? So the Indominus Rex walks over to Rexy, stepping on her and goes to eat her butt. Suddenly a sound starts coming from the distance. It's got everyone frozen, including the Indominus, and it's Blue. She said, "I'm not done yet."
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT!
She hops on the top of the Indominus and starts violating her back, straight feasting. And Rexy decides, oh yeah, fuck the ones, I'm not playing fair. Biting the Indominus in the neck into a building and then pulling her away by the neck again. The rest of them dip into the gift shop because
Blue, even though he was a double agent, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta rep you because it is you repping the same color as me. So you know what I'm saying? I gotta give you that. I gotta give you that. You a double agent, but you came through at the end when it is they needed you the most. Crazy.
they like Common trying to get into the Drake and Kendrick beef. Insignificant.
How the hell you got beef with Common?
He got me back in Stay Scheming, remember?
He dissing everybody. He diss Common. Y'all, bro, I think you should let that go. But man, yeah.
As Blue gets thrown into the shop, but instantly hops back in there. But Rexy tells her to hold up, let me cook, and decides to call an ISO on the Indominus, head ramming her into the building, then grabbing her by the face, throwing her to the ground. The Indominus Rex starts dramatically getting back up, but Blue's like, nah, that's not
You
enough.
see a triple
Hopping back in
agent.
there, this is for my sisters, while Rexy bites her in the neck and Blue gets tossed away. But while the Indominus Rex is checking out her swing, Rexy pulls up like a linebacker and rams her onto the ground, laying her out. And she got the relentless ass-beating taker badge, cause she gets back up and starts getting pressed. It's looking bad for the Indominus. She got cuts all over her like Hannah Baker, got chunks missing out of her face, shorty looking like Buark Gohan. But while
Not too much. Not too much. Golly.
standing off, the Mosasaurus said, I'm leaving here with some, grabbing her and pulling her into the water to end all of this madness. Hey, check out the second channel if you haven't already. We started the Arkham Origins walkthrough.
Hey, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Wow. You know, Blank Boy, you cease to amaze me of how many damn strays you can able to put in one video, bro. Shout outs to you, gang. That was hilarious. That was a good video. Shout outs to y'all in the chat. Right, free eats. Exactly. Shout outs to you at home. I'll catch y'all in the next video.